What's up, guys? Day Trade Journey here. Hope you're all having a great week. Let's hop right into it. So, last week I didn't have the best week trading. I was kind of a little bit more inconsistent. I think the main reason why was I was just kind of holding a little long on some of these trades. I also did scale up from 150 to about $1,450. So on Monday, I actually am using the $150. That's the trade that we're looking at right now, actually. I decided to get in here because it was looking like it might creep above that middle VWAP, but I was waiting for it. But yeah, so stick around. Make sure you stick around for that, Robin Hood clip towards the end. And, excuse me, and we'll kind of hang out here watching these trades take place Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Um, yeah, so right now I'm just kind of looking at crude oil. It's looking like it might creep back above that middle VWAP, that pink VWAP line. That's kind of why I'm taking a look at it here. I'm looking at UWT. I'm about to get in. I'm getting ready to. And the whole reason I was getting ready to do this was because of that middle VWAP. It's creeping up there. We've already seen it break above this before, so I decided it'd be great to get in again. So here we go. I'm in on UWT. I got in at about 11.55 a share with, about 14 shares. So, or 13 shares there. So I'm kind of holding on to this guy and seeing what I can do. Since, on Monday it was, Veterans Day, so I wasn't actually able to get my funds transferred into my account. That's kind of why I wasn't trading with the 1400 yet. But on Wednesday, we'll see kind of how trades go with the 1400, and on Friday, we'll see how they go. But Monday was actually a really good one. We're seeing it push up like I kind of expected it to. UWT hit highs of like 1170, somewhere in there, or 1163, sorry. That wasn't even close. But 1163, and it keeps going up. We're seeing crude oil push up, and this is kind of why I love these trade plays, because as soon as they kind of hop above that middle VWAP, they push. They push hard, and they don't stop. Especially crude oil, because it doesn't really care about the RSI or the MACD indicators. In my experience, anyway, I've never seen crude oil actually care if it's overbought or overextended or anything. It just keeps pushing up, keeps pushing down, whatever it does. But yeah, so I decided to get out of here at 1167, it looks like. 1166, around there, which was about a 1% gain, 11 cents, about a 1% gain on Monday. And I decided to just kind of wait here and see what it would do, but it didn't really go anywhere else. Let's hop into Wednesday. Here I'm looking at Wednesday. I believe Friday was my early trade. So Wednesday, this is my 1400 first time trading with it. I'm looking here at natural gas, and here I'm getting ready to get on DGAS just because I got a little impatient. I think here it wasn't something I should have gotten in on. I basically forced myself to trade, and I should not have done that. I was trying to wait for that middle VWAP play, but it just never came. And so I decided to get in on DGAS at 117.94 a share. I got about 12 shares there, and obviously when natural gas pushes down, DGAS pushes up. So that's the reason I decided to get in on it. And natural gas wasn't really moving. It would push down a little bit. I kind of got in to DGAS on the bottom on the dip for natural gas. So DGAS was still at a high price when I bought it, and we can see it push up a little bit to where it was above, where I had bought, but it was, for the most part, natural gas just kept consolidating here, and eventually it just kind of starts to push down, and we'll see that here. and I decided to get out pretty early. I didn't want to take a huge loss, especially first day trading with $1,450. So, natural gas is pushing up here and degas is pushing down. But yeah, we see natural gas start to push up against that EMA, that SMA line, the blue EMA, and the white SMA lines. And I kind of did not like that. I was kind of going on a roller coaster of emotions here, just because degas was not doing exactly what I expected it to. It kind of reversed a little bit quicker than I thought it would, instead of pushing down like I kind of expected. Natural gas kind of pushed back up against that SMA and that EMA. I didn't want to get out yet, so I kept on holding, of course, because we see it get rejected by that SMA line. So I thought it may keep going down. I thought natural gas may keep pushing down and degas may push back up. But that's kind of not at all what we saw. Natural gas found a support around this area, and I should have recognized it, but I didn't for whatever reason. I didn't really want to accept that natural gas wasn't going to actually keep pushing down, since it had found that support there and it wasn't being rejected at all. But yeah, so degas, I got out at 117.63, so about a 30-cent loss per share. Not the best trade, but it's alright, because Friday I kind of make up for it. I kept on looking there, but yeah, let's hop into Friday. Friday was a little bit better. This one was an earlier trade. I'd been looking all morning. I was up from 2 in the morning till 7 and nothing. So finally this was at 7-ish. But yeah, I'm looking at crude oil again, and here's UWT, because crude oil just pushed above that middle VWAP, and I decided to get in. And crude oil begins to push up. I got in a little late, I won't lie. And the reason I got in a little late is because I was up at 2. And I kind of may have dozed off for 10 minutes. And then this happened, of course. I was watching it, and of course, the second that I doze off, this is when it makes its play. Just a little lesson out there for any new traders that are planning on doing this. Don't fall asleep. Make sure you have that coffee. But yeah, so I got in on UWT at 11.76 a share with, I don't even know how many shares, to be honest with you, but yeah, 123 shares. So this was extended market hours, so that's why I haven't pulled up the actual sell yet, because I have to put limit orders on everything since it was extended market hours. This was before the market had even opened. I got in at around 6:50. But yeah, so I saw crude oil push back down. The reason I didn't get out here is because it didn't want to break below that middle VWAP. So crude oil pushed down. My UWT is down to 11.71, so about 5 cents loss. So that's 0.5%. And the reason I didn't get out is because it was pushing against that VWAP, but it never broke below. Well, okay, I shouldn't say it never broke below it, but it didn't want to break below it. I kind of have had enough experience with these plays that I know that if it doesn't want to break below that middle VWAP, and it finally does, and it doesn't break below it that far, then odds are it's not going to begin or continue to push down. So that's kind of why I stuck in it. I was looking at it, and then here it goes. It pushed back up a little bit, and now it pushed back down. It got a little more volatile towards market open. And that's kind of what we saw was market open hit, and it started to go back up, and then it started to go back down. But yeah, now we're below that middle VWAP, and I kept on holding. I had high hopes, and the reason I kept holding was because I kind of knew it wasn't going to push back below. and so that's what we're seeing here. It pushed back up, and that was a long trade. I was in that one for about an hour, and that was a roller coaster of emotions. um, but just because I am trading with the 1400 there, but I did get out for a profit on that one, and it was only about $3. But here's Robinhood. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If not, comment down below, leave a like, whatever, subscribe, and hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.